Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's video is dedicated to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, with special thanks to Revenant, Anerdinwarpaint, Antonio Hernandez, Dragon Matrix 7, Exsellsior, Lima, Nathan Welch Jr., and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, let's get started. And welcome back to Solasta, Crown of the Magister, as we continue our ill-advised quest to unite 4 orc tribes against a common foe. I mean, look, I do hope it works out. I hope these orcs subvert our expectations and all end up being super peaceful and surprisingly intellectual. But I'm not sure I see that happening. Not based on what we heard and saw back in Copperan, anyway. But hey, we'll give it a shot.
Brock is back with Nyox. Have the...
Yep, right here.
Here it is. Your holy axe.
I knew it was real. It is magnificent.
Ah, nice vocabulary.
You made Bladefang more powerful than ever. We follow you against Arok.
Nice. That is appreciated. I would have liked an actual reward, but I guess XP will have to do. We've got access to another merchant, but nothing really all that notable there. Alright, let's pop back out to the main camp and we'll get these level ups knocked out. I did run some tests off screen, and these level ups are actually really straightforward, so it should just take a moment. Now, like I just said, I did run through this off screen, and it's mostly just passive bonuses. Hit points, higher proficiency bonuses, more potent spells, and then a couple of new spells, but not really much we have to do in the way of actual leveling decisions. In 5e, they really just seem to have a lot of your level up stuff on autopilot. Yvette does get a new spell, but she is really limited there. Her hands are always full, so somatic components are a no-go. I guess we can go with protection from elements. Though using that will mean forgoing Hunter's Mark, at least temporarily. Nothing but passive boosts for Henrik, plus access to 5th level spells. Mostly passive for Sir, but he does gain the chance to poison enemies with every melee strike. The DC is almost comically low, but it might occasionally come in handy. We'll see. Then finally we've got Isfan, who is, again, mostly passives. But he also gets his first 2 5th level spells. And right off the bat here, I will stress that we have scrolls for Cone of Cold and Mind Twist, which otherwise would be my first choices here. But given that we can theoretically scribe those into our spellbook later, we'll just grab a couple of different spells, just to give us more options as we get towards the end game. Yeah, I think that's good. Conjure Elemental is, of course, a concentration spell, but he really doesn't have a lot of competition there. Flying and the occasional Phantasmal Killer, that's about it. Now we just have to reset our prepared spells. And we're not making any real drastic changes here. You guys should have a pretty good idea of what my preferred spell loadouts are. Not sure what we're going to do with those last couple of slots. I see some potentially interesting options here, but let's be honest, concentration is always going to go towards Ghost Sphere. Yeah. Insect Plague could be fun, but I just don't see using that over the perpetual sphere of agitated spirits. And Istvan is even more straightforward. I really think we could actually coast with just 1st through 3rd level spells on him, and then up-level them as necessary. So really, 4th and 5th level spell slots here are just for fun. You know, just to mix things up between the magic missiles and reflex casts. Good enough. Moving on. Look at that, no longer plot locked. How convenient. And I'm gonna say, based on that loading screen, we're looking at undead.
I think that's the necropolis.
Orcs don't go there. I really can't see why.
Let's go find this key.
I like the nice, subtle skull motif. Let's get lights up. I thought I'd make a point of illuminating his armor this time instead of his weapon, which we're constantly rotating. His font should be fine, though. Okay, let us proceed. But not apparently that way. Right, and tap that caution button. Almost forgot. Oh, and Kebra. Let's go ahead and have her cast an actual spell for once. People have accurately pointed out that I am not taking proper advantage of having 2 clerics in our party. And honestly, based on what I have seen in Solasta and Baldur's Gate, clerics are like the power class now. In memory of the 17th, 18th, and 19th Iron Legion. Slain by rebel elves. Huh. I think we got the gist. In memory of Malarion Etharil, murdered by a dwarf slave. In memory of Galatheriel, killed by Sylvan rebels? Wow, they do not give you much time to actually read that stuff. Emperor Lathar. Murdered, right. I am noting a trend here. Fathiel Morvanian. Killed crossing a river. Good for him. And Prince Larathier. Felled by savage snow dwarves. Yeah, that tracks. Sir can be pretty savage. Ooh, fancy.
That's a change of mood.
Fantastic. It's like traveling back in time, 1,000 years.
Oh, well, it still stinks of sulfur.
There's just no pleasing some people.
We have our answer. This isn't just any tomb.
Yeah. It's a damned Imperial slaver's tomb.
We know. This one was Leothar Erlin, first of his name.
In the middle of the Badlands and not in the capital city? That's weird.
It might have been displaced during the Cataclysm and sunk down here.
I would have expected something bigger, fancier.
Maybe he was a modest emperor, if such a thing's possible.
We still need to find an entrance to the city. Let's go.
We've seen that statue before. At Lady Adrastia's Tower of the Shield. And then I want to say also back at the original floating library, where we first found the crown. Not sure about these two, though.
Prince Keelan, firstborn.
His son never got to be emperor. Died too soon.
Murdered, most likely. Happy families, and all that.
Let's go.
Grim, but probably accurate, based on what we have observed thus far.
Queen Seifinala, dearest wife and mother.
Cute.
Show some respect.
Slavers. The whole lot of them.
No love lost for the old Manikalan Empire. I wonder how an elf party member would react.
So far, this looks more like a museum than a crypt.
Manikalan custom. The tombs of the powerful have a hall of honor before the burial chamber.
It's a map of the Manikalan Empire. It must be 1,000 years old, maybe more.
So, they really did rule the world.
This is invaluable. I should compare it to our own map.
Here, this is Hickory Corner Wood. I've been there, and there's nothing but an old statue. The map shows an outpost.
Maybe it's buried, like this city.
Let's put that on our map. Maybe someday we can go check it out.
Oh, nice. I have to imagine that just unlocked a new location on the world map for us to visit. Though, we won't know for certain until we can actually leave. Interesting. Oh, hello there. And we do indeed have undead. Let's push up a little farther. Okay. Spectral Avenger. So our melee units are over there. We'll just knock out the range guys from here, and then the melee opponents will have to waste their turns getting to us. And here we go. Or not. Ah, there we go. Resistant to piercing. Yeah, that does make sense, doesn't it? Still took off like half its life, though. I can live with that. We've also got 2 skeletal knights, but they're a ways back, so we're fine.
Curses. My fault.
Oh, yeah. It might actually take them 2 rounds to reach us.
No!
You're fine. Oh, that did full damage. I guess they're only resistant to non-magic piercing. Interesting. What about cold? Huh, I guess not. Weird. That is going to take some getting used to.
I know.
So far, so good. Let's move Sir to eliminate the second archer. In retrospect, I guess that was a bit silly. We can just have Istvan take it out. Lovely. Hey guys, what's up? Let's go ahead and trim that Spectre.
You're not coming back.
Oh, here we go. Now's the part where everyone starts missing, just to pad out the fight.
Most unfortunate, that.
Whoa.
Oh!
Ow. Just had to get that one hit in, didn't you?
Again.
Well, good for you.
No quarter given. Yeah!
And of course, they both get mulched right after landing their one token hit. Potion of Giant Strength. I really should just sell most of our potions at this point. I keep telling myself I'm going to use them, but a lot of them are just redundant now because of items we found or purchased. The Belt of Giant Strength, the Slippers of Spider Climbing, stuff like that. Hey. Ooh, here we go. Gear-shaped shield. A giant gear of an ancient machine that lost its purpose countless years ago. It's much lighter than it looks, seemingly part of a larger whole. It has been equipped with a strap that makes it usable as a shield. Sounds like a unique magic shield to me. Elven Short Sword. This fine, elegant short sword is a masterpiece of ancient Manical and smithing. It is so light and sharp that it might be magical. I think that's pretty much a given. Oh, hold on. Visually, it looks like a standard +1 short sword, but the damage is off. That's a die type higher than it should be. Let's finish sweeping the room, then we'll do a full magic check. Encrypted Spellbook. Basically just free reputation with the Circle of Danantar. We'll take it. Nothing of note. And was that it? No, one more. Eh. And just to make sure we didn't miss anything, Looks good. Alright, let's have a closer look at what we found so far. Huh. I guess it's just the stuff we found in that sarcophagi. Cog of Ka. Yeah, that guy does get around. Good taste in games. Elven Thinblade. Cog of Ka. The exquisite craftsmanship of this cog ensures that the bearer is held in high regard by all who see him, and in a pinch, strong dwarven metal has been known to stop a blade. Which appears to be a really long-winded way of saying a +1 shield. Noted. Though it does have a unique appearance, so we might just go ahead and use it anyway. Elven Thinblade. These rare weapons were all crafted by the hand of Definith Sharpsight himself. They were prized by master spies of the Silent Whisper, for they ally the qualities of finesse and light blades with unmatched sharpness. And really nothing changed there. That is essentially a short sword, a +1 short sword, but with the base damage of a long sword, which isn't bad. That'll make a modest upgrade for Sir. I actually kind of like the normal shield better, but we'll try this one on for a while. Same stats. As for the Elven Thinblade, that is a modest but definite upgrade. At least until we finish crafting that Radiant Short Sword. 2d6 versus 1d8 damage is no contest. I guess that's it. Let's see what else awaits us. Intriguing. A single raised sarcophagi. I'm guessing for the Emperor himself. Larathiel? We've also got a poorly concealed door in back. We'll hold off on that for the moment. Clear one room at a time. Room seems clear. Alright, let's check the sarcophagus. Sir, you want to join the party?
Who dare
dares disturb the eternal rest of the Emperor Læthar?
And of course you're a ghost. Why wouldn't you be? Everyone's a ghost. Okay. Obviously, we don't want to say anything that sounds like we're plotting against the orcs. Not in front of, Kebra. We'll stay polite, but try to do this without making any commitments.
We mean no disrespect.
Then what do you mean?
Oh, well...
Oh, we just got lost. Sorry.
Lies of a tomb robber!
Enough of this. Let's wipe this slaver's ghost from Solasta.
Need to do better than that.
Yeah, that sounds fair. I'm guessing Læthar's a spellcaster, so we'll want to dogpile him quick. Positioning is awkward. Oh. Okay, so he's a legendary. 2 legendaries and 1 adventure. I am not sure how to feel about that, especially since I have to assume that Aerok is a legendary as well. Are they just going to start throwing non-stop legendaries at us? I gotta tell you, that is going to get old quick. Yeah, you probably should have just kept your distance.
Wait till the next one.
Oh, sir is paralyzed. We might actually have a real fight here. Kebra, can you do something about this? Thank you, Kebra. We'll keep ourselves restrained for now. I don't think we're actually in all that much trouble just yet. Nice.
Well done.
No room for Henrik. That's fine. We'll just do this. Oh, nice. Henrik is on a roll.
That must have hurt. Perfect.
It's not bad.
No!
Man, so I just completely misread Lethar. He's not a caster, or at least he's not acting like one. He's just a spectral brawler of some sort. I really expected him to be dropping fireballs and lightning bolts on us. We'll save our spell slots. We pretty much won this.
You never stood a chance.
Yeah, that sounds about right. For a legendary, that guy was pretty weak tea. If I had designed this encounter, I would have made him a caster, or at least given him a ranged attack. Had him play keep away, staying in corners of the room, or elevated where melee fighters couldn't reach him. And then I would have at least doubled or tripled the number of minions to draw fire away from him. He's basically like a watered-down Razan, the vampire we fought twice back at the Shield Tower. Except Razan could actually cast spells, I think. Though to be fair, Razan was also vulnerable to bright lights. I don't believe the late Emperor Lethar had that issue. His main problem was just that he had no notable offense. Okay, I guess that door is plot locked. Did we find a key? Oh yeah, there we go. Golden key. A golden key of incredible complexity, crafted by the clock masters of the Manicalan Empire. They really need to make it clearer when your characters pick things up automatically. Just teleporting it into a random party member's inventory does not work very well. Huh. I guess we still can't open that door. Alright, well, we'll go turn this key over to What's-His-Face and see where we go from there. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Alright. Here is our sudden but inevitable ambush.
Urka!
I must say, I am impressed.
You followed us?
So you don't have to bring the key back to me.
You really want that key, don't you?
Actually,
I wanted the ghost to weaken you. Make it easier to take that crown from you.
Oh, Urka, you are the dumbest smart guy I know. You have really bitten off more than you can chew here. But you did bring backup, so at least you're trying. I'm gonna blow him up.
Of course you've been detected.
You think? Oh, Urka, buddy, you have severely miscalculated here. But I suppose it's just as well. If you are indeed in league with the Sorakath, we would have ended up killing you anyway. Let's get an angle on those assassins.
You have them now.
Okay. Just hold, I guess. Huh. It told us we had line of sight, right? Weird. Let's explode those assassins.
Victory is mine.
Well, I was about to complain that they both just happened to roll natural 20s on those saves, but they died, so we'll just roll with it.
You'll die like the rest.
I almost feel bad for these guys. Nice hit. And that stops him from reaching us.
That wasn't smart.
Wow, critical miss. I'm sorry, you guys were just not fated to win this fight.
Impressive.
Alright, the occasional steamroll is still fun. We just don't want this all the time. Let's hope the next fight's a bit tougher.
Try again.
How about you, buddy? How you doing over there? Yeah, okay. Understandable, but you're really just delaying the inevitable.
Nobody has your skills.
Urka. How? I know him since child.
The Sorax. The Gags. They got to him, I guess.
But all these orcs too.
The Sorax took over a whole world back on Trimmier.
The crown? It could stop them?
We think so. Hope so.
You need Arak stone. For real.
That is interesting phrasing, Cabra. That really makes me think that you weren't planning on giving us the stone before. Ooh. Medusa coral. That is a key ingredient for a unique shortbow we can craft. I'll have to get on that after we finish that short sword. Not much else of note. Well, I guess we will just have to make do with 3 orc tribes instead of 4. Sorry, Urka. Technically, I guess we're actually making do with 2 orc tribes. Because the sun whatchamacallits were already wiped out when we got here, and we just handed Brock control of the blood spears. So it's really just them, plus the blade fangs. Since we essentially just wiped out the sand ravens. Wait. Sir, come on, man. Don't suppose we can go through here now? Nope. Alright, let's go have a chat with Brock. Oh.
Nyark, friends. You convinced the tribes?
Bad news. Urka was corrupted by the Gags.
Urka? Big mind like him?
I saw him. Like crazy. The Gags can do this.
Maybe Arak is back too?
Doesn't matter now. We need to take the fight to him.
But Sandraven?
You choose a chief for them, and they follow you.
Oh, okay.
Meet us near Red Scar Gate.
Right. So the Sandraven tribe is still around. It's just, I guess we basically carried out an impromptu leadership challenge. Fair enough. Let's get everyone topped off real quick, and I think we're in pretty good shape for the final confrontation. Alright, let's do some last-minute preparation work. We know Arak's one thing is fire, so let's go ahead and cast Protection from Fire. Sadly, because it is a concentration spell, we can only actually cast it once. And I picked Henrik for obvious reasons, just to keep that ghost sphere running at all costs. And if it drops, then we'll just switch off to Hunter's Mark. I guess that's really it. What other buffs can we cast that don't require concentration? I guess that's it. It's just so weird to me to play a D&D game where buffs are largely superfluous.
Brock! Where are the guards?
Surrendered.
What?
So afraid of Arak, they joined us already.
No big speech then?
No, but door still closed.
Do you see that?
The door?
No, there's a power. I think, though, with the crown, we might be able to enter.
It's a trap. Arak wants us there alone.
Do we have a choice?
So wait, do we all just have crown powers now, or did the game just get confused and assume that Yvreth was our crown bearer? It is interesting, though. Oh, hey, Brock's following us. Now, we can justify another aid spell. Okay. I guess Henrik just doesn't feel like casting it again. Fair enough. Let's do this.
Ah, Gebra of Suncloud. You walk with Nyarks. Shame on you.
Uh-oh.
You're finished, Arok. Give us the stone.
Funny, Nyark. No. You give me yours.
You're alone. Looks like you killed your tribe all by yourself.
Useless worms. Arok needs no orcs. Arok is fire. Arok is volcano.
Good talk. And to be fair, it does look like he's actually got some pretty decent firepower here. I think the Ospreys do area damage, so we'll want to take them out first. Ooh, Flaming Aura, noted. I also can't help but notice the wall behind his throne is lighting up. That's intriguing.
More coming your way.
Nice, nice. Let's lock Arok down. Oh my goodness.
Run while you can.
Arok, buddy, what are you doing? Flaming Aura, right. That's cute.
You like it?
Next time!
Oh dear. Okay, let's get that patched. Really, dude? It was a healing word. Come on, man. But hey, far be it for me to tell you how to spend your 4th level spell slots. I do note that Brock and Kebra are no longer listed as integral characters, so in theory they can die without us automatically losing, but I would like to keep them alive if we can.
Ooh.
You know what? I don't like the way this is going. Let's even the odds. Huzzah!
You have them now.
The wind is on fire. That's probably fine.
Impressive.
I will agree with Sir's assessment. That thing is actually pretty impressive.
No quarter given.
Where'd Arok get off to? I can't even see him in this mess. Oh, there he is.
I am unbeatable.
Tough talk for a guy currently hovering at 60% health.
You should have yielded.
Poor Arok. But fight's not over yet.
Hold firm. You've endured worse.
The wind is now on double fire, as happens.
Well struck.
Your breath is on fire, and not in a good way.
You've seen worse.
Alright, we have to start slimming down the number of opponents.
Death claims you.
That will do. Open fire.
Yeah! Take that.
I'm just warming up. You're making an ash of yourself.
You can't win.
I really feel like you could have come up with a better quip than that.
Stay with us.
Well struck.
Nice. One left.
Hey, that was mine.
Sir.
Is that gem more powerful than the others?
Orc shamans wield a very peculiar type of magic. The gem must have been some sort of catalyst.
Well, we have it now. Let's move before this place blows up.
Oh my goodness, yes, that is less than ideal. Oh shoot, and I think we just found some new boots for your breath. Assuming those are winged boots, like I think they are. Huh. And we can no longer interact with the back wall, so what was the deal with that? Okay, I guess we're headed this way. This is a terrible idea. So, Kebra, Brock, sorry about melting your ancestral home. I'm sure it'll buff right out. Really, I have to say, this is mostly on you guys. You're the ones who chose to live here in an active volcano.
That was close.
What do you think happened to our orc friends?
You mean yours? They're no friends of mine.
Burned, dead. Who cares?
They seem more civilized than I expected.
Well, next time we run into some, you can tell them that.
All right. Let's get out of here. It's not safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume that they are dead. Or maybe not. I don't know. I mean, they were right behind us, and they were just gone when we got outside. I feel like that indicates that they got crushed, but that feels very abrupt.
You are a true savior.
We've still got those elevated nodes, too. Yeah, I'll just grab those off screen. That's just crafting ingredients. +2 quarterstaff. Nice, but I think we'll stick with the arcane shield staff. Boots of levitation, come on. Boo. Levitation is just flight without horizontal movement. I mean, I guess technically we could use this offensively. If we really wanted to immobilize an opponent, we could levitate them and just float them in the air for a while we dealt with his buddies or poked him to death, but that is cheesy and honestly largely unnecessary. Yeah, I just can't say that's worth the attunement slot. I could see some uses, but not for us. That is a bummer. I was really hoping we could slap some flying boots on Yvreth. That's about the only thing that would be superior to her current boots of striding and springing. Oh well. Alright folks, job's done. We've run a bit long here, so I think we're at a good stopping point. Let's hit the pause button for now. I'll see about getting our inventories in order. Maybe pop my head back in, see if there's anything new with the orcs, and grab those loot nodes we missed on the way in. And we will pick up here next time. Or actually, maybe we'll pick up back in Cairkiflin, just to expedite things. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Solasta, Crown of the Magister, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official social media feeds, or the official store pages. And if you'd like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things, or maybe even check out the Patreon. Links are in the description.
Maybe someday we can go check it out.